I used to handwrite labels like this because my labels are too small to go through the printer. But now I can easily print even the smallest of labels without problems at all. It's quite simple. I use a normal A4 sheet as a carrier, and that way I can print on many different sizes of labels and print as few as one or as many as will fit on the carrier. So here's how I do it. I start by designing a template using LibreOffice Spreadsheet, which is free, and each label will occupy one spreadsheet cell. Now my labels are 89 by 36 millimeters, but I have to set the cell height and width to the size of the label's backing paper, which in my case is 93 millimeters by 38.5. Different manufacturers have different size backing papers. It's important to give the cells a border. That way you can easily see where to line up the labels. You'll need to be accurate here to ensure the cell lines will print exactly on the perforations. The spreadsheet's top cell should be about half height, as we'll use this to hold our labels onto the A4 sheet as it goes through the printer. In my case, I made this cell 20 millimeters high. Decide the text for each label, and you can even print at different angles if that's your thing. And if you want multiple lines of text in each label, press Ctrl Enter for a new line in that cell. When you're happy with the text, print on normal A4 paper. Tear off the number of labels you need, plus an extra one, and this sacrificial extra label will hold the strip down when it all goes through the printer. And now's a good time to check if the perforations line up with the cell borders. Position the labels on the paper, peel off the top label and reposition it to overlap and hold the leading edge of the strip onto the paper. And we can now print the labels. It's best to print using the single sheet option. Now my printer accepts the paper face up and head first, so it's worth checking what your printer does before you actually print any labels. And that's it. Simple and obvious. I've used this on much smaller labels too. And if you're careful, you can reuse the paper and that top label again.